Hello, this is Bridget Rau with Divine Essentials. Okay, guys, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, so I figured I've got my new setup here. I've moved my room around. I'm going to do a general collective reading here, so this is for any sign, anybody who it resonates with. So I'm using the Ocean of Emotion deck by me, and we're going to just jump right in, okay? So the first energies that come out up top here are transformed and working. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's not the same person that you remember, okay? If there was difficulties, if there was like this version of this person that was showing up that just, I feel like wasn't the best version of themselves, they're becoming their healthiest version of themselves now, okay? And like, even if you look at this card, it's like, when they're unzipping an unhealthy, version of themselves. And that doesn't have to be physically. It's just that that's what the physical representation on this card is. And I feel like because it's unzipping to go within, it's like the person that they are inside is changing as well. It doesn't really have to do with anything to do with their physical appearance, but it's like their emotions, their mind, their mentality, everything about this person is changing. And usually when that happens, you do change on the outside too. So, they may be stripping old layers of themselves. They could be, dropping layers and, actually physically transforming. But I feel like this is mostly to do with internal work. And they say, I'm just really busy working. So I feel like on some level, this person's just really busy working on themselves, to become this better version of themselves. But they could also be very busy working in general in life, at their jobs. I know some people are out of work right now, but that doesn't include everybody. Some people are essential workers. Some people are busier than ever. It just really depends on the job that they have. But I also, like I said, feel that this is connected to the internal change and the work that they've been doing. Okay, then we come down here to compassion. It says, thank you for caring when nobody else did. So I feel like you really brought love to this person, and they are madly in love with you, and they miss you and your warmth. So maybe they were going through difficulties, maybe they went into a time of like the dark night of the soul, or they just had a time where they weren't really like the best versions of themselves. And I feel like even in that time, you were in love with this person and you brought compassion to this person and warmth, and I feel like now they're starting to really see that or respect that or understand that and are saying, I'm changing, I'm transforming. And down here we have, I want to be the one who stands beside you and assists you in all your success. So because you showed up to support this person, I feel like they now want to show up to support you, and they see you as somebody that's having success. So they could be working hard, you could be working hard. I feel like you could be mirroring in that way where you're both, changing, you're both transforming and becoming this version of yourselves, okay? So you're very healthy at this time within your mind, your body, your energy. Things are just transforming on all of those levels, and because of that, you're attracting this healing to happen between you. It says, I know we can fix what has broken. So if this person broke your heart, or you broke their heart at one point, or somebody could have broken their heart or your heart, I feel like the two of you can have that compassion and love and warmth, that support that the other person needs to fix, and to show that not everybody is going to do what somebody else did, or not everybody stays the same. Not every single time somebody hurts us is it just how it is, and that's how it's always going to be, and that person can't change. Everybody has the ability to change. Everybody has the ability to work on themselves. And I feel like if you really did show up for this person to support them and bring compassion and love and warmth in the darkest of times, then they are like, you know what, like, I want to fix this with you, because they see something in you that they probably haven't seen in other people. Other people could have left them abandoned. And what was interesting is underneath this card is the isolation card, nobody cares. So I feel like they could have used to have felt that way, that like nobody cares about me, and I think that they started to see that that wasn't true with you. Okay, with you, you actually did care. And because of that, they admire that energy, and they want to be able to support you and do that back for you. They say, I'm trying to do the right thing. Okay, so in some cases, this card, the energy of it, they could be married or they could have kids, especially having this right beside it. I feel like if they're married with children, or, they're committed to somebody, they could be in that marriage trying to do the right thing by other people. But I feel like they don't want to be doing that anymore, because they're saying over here, I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else, okay? So they could have family members that don't, necessarily agree with this relationship between the two of you. They could have, obviously, somebody, I highly doubt their wife, husband, significant other is going to be on board with the two of you. But I feel like that's what this is speaking to in some of those cases where it's like, I got to stop, being committed to these things just because it's the right thing to do, and do the right thing for me. I need to be responsible for me, and I need to go where it feels good to go. And so I feel like even in saying this, it's like if they're still there, it's because they've been trying to do the right thing by being there, but now they're starting to break out of that mentality, and they're starting to transform that vibration so that they can come support you and break, fix what's been broken between the two of you. Then for others of you, I feel like if there isn't a significant other, if there isn't like a family member or somebody or something that they're trying to work hard on just doing the right thing by standards of society or other people, then I feel like they're actually just wanting to come be right to you. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they're wanting to do regardless. But like I was saying, if some of them are still stuck somewhere, it's just because they think it's the right thing to do. But for others of you, they're wanting to give to you. They're wanting to do the right thing by you, and they're ready to do what feels right to them, and to be responsible for themselves, working hard, transforming, showing up in a better way altogether. And then we had, I adore your innocence. So I feel like you have some sort of like spirit or soul with this person that they really enjoy, okay? Because it's hard to find people in this world that, really like allow their inner child or their youthful parts of themselves to shine through. Everybody wants to be cool. Everyone wants to be, like whatever. They get all sucked into stress, and, they forget to have fun. And I feel like they like that a part about you that can still have fun, that can still be warm, that can dance and can sing and can smile, and isn't somebody that's miserable or isn't somebody that's constantly complaining. It's like you look for the good in life. You look for the good in them. You look for the good in everything. And they adore that innocence. Like I just see somebody like twirling around like a little girl, and that's the type of energy I feel like they have from you. And they also, have a sexual desire for you too, but it's also saying let's play. So this is like that energy of like play fighting, when the two of you just like, start like goofing around, laughing, dancing, and like a little spanking here and there, just like a kidding around, playing around. But they want to like turn it into a sexual, let's have fun. So I feel like they haven't had much time to have a whole lot of fun, or whoever or whatever they've been surrounded by hasn't been a whole lot of fun. They could be feeling responsible for friends and family and work and just, stuff that they're committed to. And I think that they're wanting to loosen up and get back into that inner child energy with you, and get to have some freaky deaky time that's actually going to make them feel like alive again, that's making them laugh, that makes them smile. And then we had committed until death do us part isn't enough. So I feel like this is how they feel towards you. They're madly in love with you. They feel like even if they were to marry you, like that type of commitment doesn't even stand like the significance of what they feel like the two of you have. So even if the two of you never got back together, they're still committed to you on a soul level. There's still something there that's like, you're going to be in my heart until forever. Like there's nothing I can do about it. There's always going to be that energy there. There's always going to be that vibration, that frequency that the two of you share. And so I feel like they do want to be more, available to you. So you could be feeling this and picking this up. You need to trust your inner knowing and allow yourself to feel this, okay? And try not to doubt it, because I feel like some of you could be doubting it, or some of you could be like, that doesn't sound like them, or that, they haven't shown me that part of themselves. But I feel like somebody's ready to surprise you with a forgive me, please forgive me. I have a beautiful surprise plan for you. I would like to work together to have stability, and I'm becoming my best self, healthy. So I feel like whoever this is really truly transforming, and it's going to be a surprise. That's why I feel like some of you are going to be like doubtful, but if you trust your inner knowing, you go within your heart and you feel this person on a soul level, I feel like you would feel it. You would know it. You'd be like, oh my God, like they're changing. I can just tell that there's something going on there. I can, feel their energy shifting and, moving, and they're becoming a better version of themselves. So this is the new journey of love too.
We have humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. So like I was saying, that type of energy of wanting to play, wanting to have fun, they see that part of you that makes them, feel alive again and makes them want to have that in their world. They want to be able to just like pick you up and twirl around and do those things that I was talking about. And you may have had a karmic relationship here. Like they could be in a karmic relationship, you could be in a karmic relationship, and to be mindful, this could all be you that's transforming. I feel like if one of you is transforming, the both of you are transforming. But I feel like something here big is changing. People could have been staying places because they thought it was the right thing to do, by like their certificates of marriage and by what the state says. And basically at the end of the day, it was teaching you lessons that are turned into blessings. So even though it was hard and it was difficult, I feel like things are for a reason. Okay, so let's see what else. Fertile, I want you to be the parent of my child. So whoever this is, they see you again as somebody that they would want to have children with, like they see that innocence in you, but they also see you as somebody that would be like fun to have children with, somebody that would take care of things in a good way. The card underneath that is wifey, please marry me, wifey material fulfillment. So like I was saying, there's a strong commitment energy here. Somebody is feeling like you are the right choice. They could be committed somewhere else, but they're starting to break out of that and realizing that they need to do what's right for them, not for everybody else anymore. And then secluded, I'm tired of being without you. Number 22. So you could be seeing a lot of 22s right now. You could be seeing a lot of 5s. Because 5 signify change, 2 signifies partnership. And I feel like, look at this, 32 adds up to 5. The truth is, I love you. This is the secret that you haven't, known from this person. And they want to reconcile. This says it's time to unite and work together now. So I feel like if this has been something that you guys have been apart for a long time, things are coming together now. There's an alignment, okay? The secrets, the things, the energies, all of that stuff that's been bad is now starting to come together into something good. And I think this person's ready to come back to you. They say, I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could be your twin flame, and they're recognizing you as their other half. Even if they've been married to someone that's like, oh, this is my other half, you're spiritually their other half. You're the person that they're truly meant to be with, and you've illuminated their path. So you got number 44. Some of you could be seeing that energy or that number. And number 34, I promise I'll be back soon, homecoming. So this person sees you as like their home, their true home, the one that they're meant to be with. And number 11, completion, we will always be one. So this is, like I said, your twin flame. This is your soulmate. This is the person that, you're supposed to have that completion with. You're supposed to have that fulfillment with. And they are going to come home to you because you've illuminated their path. You have that humor. You have that light. You excite them in ways they didn't know were possible. So you could be seeing 4s too right now because, that's the number of the 4 of Wands. And we just got number 27, which was on the bottom a few minutes ago. Tell me the truth so I can too. I feel like when they open up to you and are authentic, they want you to be authentic back with them. And they say, you make my temperature rise. So there's a very fiery, passionate energy with you. So let me see what comes through from my newest deck. I've got Deepest Desires. This is 69 cards, and it's all like little rhymes of desire. So it says, you're the sexiest woman I've ever seen. I've wanted you forever, so stop being mean, which is very interesting because I saw the resentment card, and I felt like some of you are holding on to resentment because things didn't work out well, right? They hurt you, they went back to their wife or their husband or whatever, and I think you could be holding on to some pain because of that. But at the core of who you are, you're that innocent, loving, nurturing person. So try to tap back into that place because I feel like this is a destined thing. And you're going to help this person's dreams to come true, and they're going to help to make your dreams come true. And they don't want to hold it back anymore. They say nobody could ever take your place, okay? And they're ready to leave and bring you balance, okay? So whatever karmic thing that is there, they want justice. And I want to feel you in me all night long. Use your teeth, take off my thong. So I feel like this is somebody that wants to, do some of that freaky deaky stuff, and they see you perfect as you are. They say don't change a thing. So whatever is going on with your world, they just think you're amazing. And then someone is trying to take you away from me, my love. I'll fight and I'll pray for help from above. This could be their karmic, this could be your karmic. Whatever it is that's been karmic, that's been in the way from your justice and balance or coming together, they're praying so that you two can come together and not have to deal with that anymore. and then grab my member inside your hand, lay stake on your claim like I'm your new land. This is them saying again that, like, even if someone's trying to take you away, they're not letting that happen. Someone could be trying, and that's that Three of Swords energy, that's that heartbreak, but they want you to lay stake on them. They want you to be like, this is mine, you can't have it, or, you know, vice versa. They want to do that to you depending on your, you know, gender, but I feel like they definitely want you forever. And then we have, look deep in my eyes, open your mouth, express your desires before I head south. So this is in a sexual way, but it's also in a way of like, say something before I give up. Say something before I like just move out of here, like head south and just, you know, take off. And I feel like that could be your energy, where you've just been like frustrated with the whole thing and you're like, when is this person coming back? Like, I keep hearing they're coming back to me, but they never do. And, you know, like they're still married or they're still with whatever, so how is it ever going to work out? Or, and I feel like this is you just saying this to them. Like, if this is how you feel, then you need to express those desires before I head south. And I feel like they already know that about you. And they say, I'm ready to surrender. I'm ready to hug. I want you forever, so please let me snug. So this is somebody that does want forever with you. They want to be able to come home and just like feel comfortable in your embrace. They want to feel good in your embrace. And the more that you stand in your power, it takes away their pride. It says, stand in your power, it takes away all my pride, makes me admit I want you for a bride. Okay, so this person is definitely into you when you're in your power. And it's funny because this card here is the dominatrix. So if you've been frustrated with them, it may be time for you to punish them and tell them and be like, listen, you can come back, but it's time for your punishment. Stand in your power, and you get to choose if you're going to be naughty or nice with them, okay? So let me see if there's anything else from this new deck. Yep, we've got foreplay again. Nobody gets me so excited. You make me sweat and feel ignited. So I definitely feel that there's something about you that gets this person going. They like the foreplay with you. They like to, you know, just kind of do whatever feels good with you. And it's like, I think all of you probably have your own things. We also have something about laying my head on your chest. It's relaxing and calming. It's the very best rest. So there's probably somebody that's exhausted and they're not getting good rest where they're at. They're probably worried about this connection. They're probably worried about being with you again. And I feel like this is them wanting to just be able to rest on your chest, or you wanting to rest on their chest and just kind of feel comfortable and relaxed, that everything's going to come together. We also have, when you're around, I'm always on guard. There has never been anyone who makes me so hard. So this is kind of that energy of like somebody that starts getting excited would need to kind of like, you know, keep it on the down low, especially if there's a lot of people around, if you work together, or if, you know, there's other people like there, like friends or family members or whoever. They don't want people seeing that they're very excited. And eye contact with you, well, it's otherworldly. I hate to admit it, it makes me feel girly. So this person could be a very manly man that doesn't like to admit these things. I feel like they may have a hard time opening up and being vulnerable, but I feel know at this point that they need to start being that way with you. And they have thoughts of your body make mine tense right up. I need to release, babe. I need to just boop. So they definitely want to get busy with you, and they definitely miss you. And this one says, I'm going to roll you over and kiss on your neck, start my way down and make you a wreck. So this person's definitely wanting to make you feel good. And I think there is something about kissing on the neck, because this is the next card in the deck, and it says, my deepest desire includes knowing I'm yours, holding on tightly, getting lost in your words. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you, but they definitely want to like kiss on your neck or have you kiss on their neck. You know, I think that's something that's definitely coming through strongly there. And you are their deepest desire. So this one's like, do me here, do me there. Please just do me anywhere. So yeah, this person and you definitely probably been waiting a long time, and this person's at that point where they just don't care where it is. And this is your final confirmation, sarcasm. We started this off with talking about sexual, having fun, let's play, humor, like there's something about you that like makes them whatever, and they say your humor got me sooner. So you being that like goofy, authentic, vulnerable young spirit is what really gets this person going. So if you've been not in your joy right now, if you haven't been feeling alive and good, you may be feeling doubt because you're angry with them or because they haven't shown back up. You got to tap back into that innocence again, to that inner child that forgives and forgets, because this is somebody that does want to come home to you. But the more that we hold on to resentment and anger and frustration and all those things, we block what we want. And I feel like at the end of the day, you wouldn't really be here if you didn't still want this person, okay? I don't know what I'm going to label this reading yet, but usually, like, whatever the label's going to be, I feel like if you didn't want this to come back into your life, you wouldn't be here. So it says, we've done this before and we'll do it again. It's probably a cycle that you guys had to do, and they want you now. And they know that you can do it. You can have that wholeness. So try to just forgive what's already happened and look at this time of separation as teaching you. It says, this time has taught me so much. I feel like you guys have both learned. You've both, overcome difficulties, found your blessings, and they're wanting to take things to the next level with you. They see you as somebody that they could spend their life with. Some of you they may want children with. Some of you they may just want to marry you, or, just be committed to you. It depends on your belief systems and what you guys want, what you see as 10 of Pentacles, but they definitely see you as that person that makes them smile. Things are coming together for your reconciliation, and the truth of the matter is they love you and are attracted to you, and I feel like they're very mad at themselves for holding back and not coming towards you. And I'll give you one more from the new Deepest Desires deck. It says, I don't even know how, but your love's just so good. I need to come down and break you off on my wood. So this person wants to come see you, okay? And they don't even know how, this has happened. And I feel like you probably don't really know either. But it's because there's a deep soul connection. And there's one more. Hold on. It says, every inch of you is perfect from your toes to your eyes. Please let me in. Please spread those thighs. So they're begging you. They're like, please let me back in. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry, about whatever that's gone down. Please forgive me, because I know we can fix what has broken. I know I can show up and support you. I adore the innocence. I don't think it's that they want you to be naive and stupid and silly, but they love that part of you that's goofy, and they want that part back. So if you haven't been feeling that way, they want to be playful with you again. They want the warmth that they found inside of you, the compassion that they found inside of you, and they're madly in love with you, and they're really working hard to become committed, to this. So trust your inner knowing if this message is for you or not. And like I said, this person, definitely has some sort of surprise for you. They could be riddled with guilt and shame. Definitely those who are married that, haven't left those places yet. I feel like they feel badly about that. And I feel like they are mad at themselves for not getting out of those situations or doing something sooner to transform this connection with you. And they also say, all of the anger I hold back is burning me up from inside. So I feel like they're really angry with themselves, and they're starting to transform and wanting to come forward, but they're feeling your anger. So you're probably mirroring that to each other. And once they feel you shift into the softness, I think they'll come back towards you. Okay? So hopefully that assisted you guys. I'm going to do more pick-up piles and things. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the channel. Those of you who've been looking for me, I'm usually on Instagram every single day, and I have a TikTok. Actually, I have 2 TikToks and 2 Instagrams, but I've been posting on those a lot, and it's because they're shorter videos. So if you guys have been like, where's Bridget? That's where I've been. So you can follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, you can follow my Facebook page. Most of my ones from Instagram go there, unless they're the freaky deaky ones. And I do want to try to get more consistent on here for all of you. And the Divine Essentials channel, I'm trying to be consistent over there. I'm doing a weekly Moon Key series right now. So just know that I'm doing as much as I can. My Etsy shop has been making me very busy. Doing the Moon Key Rights with people is making me busy. My private readings, my private life, lots of stuff. So thank you guys very much. In Moon. Namaste.